Welcome to Hamburgers and Horror, the home of meat, monsters, and Michael Myers. I'm Noah Hook, and today I'm giving you all my first response to Halloween Kills. I'm recording this the same night that I just watched it in theaters, so all of my ideas are still digesting, but I wanted to share them while they're still fresh. So this won't be like my usual reviews where I'm giving a full breakdown with the footage, as I want to give everyone an ample time to see it before I go deep into spoilers. But if you know absolutely nothing about the movie so far, you might still pick up a few things, so you've been officially warned. So I actually had a really fun time with Halloween Kills. I've obviously only seen it once, and being in theaters for the first time in like 2 years definitely helped it feel more monumental, but I think I liked it better than Halloween 2018. The movie is very straightforward in its intention. It's right there in the title. We are watching Michael do what he does best, butcher the people of Haddonfield. That's basically it. Obviously the surviving cast returns, but they are less of an emphasis in this film. This movie is all about Michael. I've seen negative reviews say the movie has no plot or character development, which I'd say is wrong. It's just a very straightforward plot, and the character development is more discreet. One of my biggest issues with Halloween 2018 was the plot wandered around and wasted time with things like teenage drama, and in Halloween Kills we get to skip all of that. I didn't like the clunky dialogue and the extra humor in 2018, and both of those are still issues in Halloween Kills as well, but I think at least the humor was integrated better this time around. But there is still a ton of clunky dialogue and dumb character decisions, but at least this first time I was able to look past it due to the constant action on screen. This is definitely the most relentless Michael and movie we've gotten in the 40 years of Halloween films. The kills themselves are fantastic, and they are where the movie shines. Everything is firing on all cylinders: the music, the choreography, the gore. James Jude Courtney really impressed me. His performance as Michael has only gotten better through the years, and this is one of the first times where I actually felt a lot of empathy and sadness for the victims. They really did a great job injecting sorrow into the Haddonfield community. And it's definitely a movie for longtime fans of the franchise. There are so many callbacks to certain moments and characters, and I thought it was great. I could see and hear confusion within the crowd due to people's varying lack of knowledge about the franchise, and the movie makes no effort to hold your hand through it, which I thought was great. Either you know what's up or you don't, which I think is great, as 2018 had way too much exposition and trying to explain things going on, and Kills just kind of skips all of that. It's for the fans. There are certain aspects of the movie I really want to talk about, but I'm going to hold off for now. But let me just say the first 10 minutes really blew me away, and the movie never really let me down after that either. It's not a subtle movie, it's not abstract, it's not high art, but it knows what it wants to do. I'm definitely going to watch it again on Peacock soon once the hype dies down, and just to reevaluate my thoughts, but if you're on the fence about watching it, I'd say definitely check it out. I have seen a lot of people dislike the film so far, and I can see where they're coming from, but I personally had a great time in the theater. I was smiling and laughing while my girlfriend and most of the crowd were screaming, and that has more to do with me being just a sick individual, but I don't smile during most of the Halloween movies. Most of them aren't really a great time, but I had a lot of fun with this one. I feel like I'm being really positive, but let me be clear that liking it better than 2018 is not a sterling review. It has some major flaws, and since the script is lacking intricacy, it really highlights the portions that aren't working. The script really doubles down on one-liners and snarky quips, and there were a few times in the movie where the theater laughed or groaned at what was supposed to be an iconic moment because of some shitty one-liner. A lot of lines feel really unnatural and forced, and there's a ton of attempts at enveloping the audience in really melodramatic speeches, and it just doesn't work. There's also a couple catchphrases in the movie that everyone's repeating, and it just feels like actors reciting from a script. And I do think those negative aspects will become more and more annoying and the more I watch the movie and get past my initial hype for it. So it's definitely a mixed bag, but if you go into it with the right mindset and expectations, I think you'll be able to have fun with it. I'll let you know as my feelings grow and change, but for now I think that's about it. Sorry for keeping it so brief, but I can only talk for so long before rambling into spoiler territory, and I want to give you all a chance to watch it first. As you may have noticed, I've dropped this video way ahead of my usual Saturday schedule, and that's because I have a very special video coming up this Saturday. Be sure to tune in because myself and Professor Victor from Horror Movie Syllabus are going to be sharing our lists of our most overrated and underrated horror movie masks. It's a really fun episode. Thank you all for joining me, and an extra thank you to my patrons. As always, I'm Noah Hook, and thanks for watching Hamburgers and Horror. Stay safe out there. Thanks for watching my spoiler-free review of Halloween Kills. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe so you can keep up with my weekly horror reviews. And if you want to help support the channel further, be sure to check out my Patreon account. You'll be able to vote for future movies and franchises I cover on the channel. Thanks, y'all.